Every telephone conversation that you make to anyone, anywhere, anytime in the world is being recorded and stored in an audio file in an NSA hard drive. I don't just mean the record of the call. I mean the call itself, the audio, your voice, your entire conversation, and every conversation in the entire world. Yeah, it's not just you. It's not that you're just targeted as, somebody who's under investigation, under surveillance. No, every telephone conversation in the entire world. The new Bluffdale facility in Utah, the NSA facility, not only has this capability and is doing this, but it has the capability to do that for 100 years. That's right. Every telephone conversation in the world, every electronic communication can be recorded and is being recorded, and it has that ability to do that for not only conversations happening now, in the next few minutes, next few hours, everything for the next 100 years. Oh, you don't believe me? I guess you've been living under a rock. I guess you've been living under Kim Kardashian's butt. It's about time you wake up and open your eyes and open your ears and realize what is happening in this Orwellian New World Order and what's going to happen when this technology is in the hands of a tyrant. I mean, I guess it already is in the hands of a tyrant, Barack Obama, an Illuminati Bilderberg bankster spokesman, a Federal Reserve money manipulating magician mouthpiece. But at some point in time in the future, most likely in the next few decades, if not sooner, the Illuminati Christ, the Antichrist, the Luciferian savior, will use this to be a tyrant like none other. Oh, you still don't believe me. Oh, I guess you just don't know about Echelon. I guess you don't know about Carnivore. Hold on, I'm gonna get to a former FBI counterterrorism analyst who just admitted this on CNN. But if you've known anything about the Bluffdale, Utah base, you know that this is happening. And there are already apps that can pick out songs for years now. That can pick out, the SoundHound app, right? SoundHound, Shazam. These apps that you just press the button and it listens to a song for a few seconds and it picks out that exact song out of the millions and millions and millions of songs. Yeah, well, the NSA can basically data mine every conversation for keywords and voice prints. So all of these conversations, whether you say you pick up a payphone in Mexico, you make a phone call to someone, your voice print can be detected in all of those audio files. They can do keyword searches. Hey, gee, let's find out who is mentioning the Bilderberg group. Well, let's narrow that search. These incredible, powerful data mining companies, ChoicePoint, LexisNexis, they can do incredible searches to find out, who in a specific zip code that's 6 feet tall with, blue eyes and weighs 200 pounds, they can find out how many of those people are in that area that drive a red Mustang. Enter into the search. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's get a list of people who drive a red Mustang that are 6 feet tall, that are, between the ages of, 25 and 35. Boom. Yep, there we go. Hey, there's a nice little list. So they can data mine. Let's say, let's just find out which congressmen are talking about the Bilderberg group. Let's just enter in the congressman, audio files into the dictionary, voice print search over at our friendly NSA facility that, just doesn't even seem to exist. Yes. Oh, you don't know that? Oh, you didn't know that? Well, now you do. Now you do. Guess you should have read my book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True. It would have gotten you up to speed on all this. Just a few days ago, an FBI terrorism analyst, counterterrorism agent, just kind of spilled the beans on CNN about this. It just blew the mind of the propagandist beauty Erin Burnett, married to a banking executive at Citibank, by the way. If you knew anything about the NSA, if you've paid any attention to the Bluffdale, Utah base, if you read any books, The Puzzle Palace, by James Bamford, his works, who uncovered Operation Northwoods, by the way, you would have realized this. But anyway, so there was an FBI counter-terrorism analyst agent on the Aaron Burnett propaganda, CNN, Communist News Network, where they were talking about getting the audio of the widow of one of the Boston bombers. Okay. And Aaron Burnett's thinking, well, the only way that we could possibly have audio of her phone call is if she left a voicemail. And then this guy, Tim Clemente, rather, former FBI counterterrorism agent, said, no, there's a way. We certainly have ways in national security investigations to find out exactly what was said in that conversation. It's not necessarily that something the FBI is going to want to present in court, but it may help lead the investigation and or lead to questioning of her. We certainly can find that out. Aaron Burnett surprisingly asked, so they can actually get that? People are saying, look, that is incredible. Clemente responds, no. Welcome to America. All of that stuff is being captured as we speak, whether we know it or like it or not. The reason it can't be presented in court is because they don't have a warrant to do this. Okay, but they have some legalese workaround where they claim that it's for national security, and then they work with other security agencies. The Echelon system has a base in I think in New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand, somewhere around that area. There's a base in the UK, and so they contract with these other bases. So it's just disgusting, I know. But oh, you're starting to believe me now? Yeah, well, the reason they can't present it in court is because they don't have a warrant to do that. But they will go and listen to these conversations to get information for their investigation. But that's all top secret national security. But now that this is an article by Glenn Greenwald out of the London Guardian, who's done some really good work. Are all telephone calls recorded and accessible to the government? Well, yes. Yes, of course they are. So, just news to you, maybe. Old news to some. A shocking confirmation. Probably won't be hearing too much about this. I'm sure he got that phone call and said, hey, buddy, the slaves aren't supposed to know about this. What are you doing talking about that on national television? Man, I've known about this for years. I saw a C-SPAN screening of the demonstration of carnivore like 15 years ago, showing how this is capable of. I mean, carnivore is like the old internet searching system. Every link you've ever clicked on, every file you've downloaded, every web page you've went to, every search that you've made. Yeah, they know. The NSA knows. That's just going to be turned over to the Illuminati counterfeit Christ. He's going to claim to be God and be like, well, yeah. Well, look at this keyword search that you did here on back in the 1990s. Look at this. Oh, I can't believe that you would go and look that up. Oh, you don't have anything to hide, do you? Oh, then what are you worried about? That's what they say. Yeah. Worried about Orwellian discrimination. Orwellian discrimination. Probably going to be a new term that's popping up in the next few years of people being discriminated against, really unknown to their knowledge, just being turned down for jobs because the government or some private company did a little bit too much digging, got a little bit too much information, and oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're a Ron Paul fan? Oh, you own a gun? Ooh, we don't hire people that own guns. Sorry. But they can't tell you that because that's discrimination, but they'll just kind of off the record. That'll be the reason why you just, whoops. Oh, sorry, we decided to go with a different candidate. Oh, we found somebody more qualified for the job than you. Maybe people start getting fired. If the companies start doing background checks on people using LexisNexis and all these different searches. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Got to get rid of all those. We got to do some layoffs now. Let's lay off those gun owners. They're anti-government people. They're going to create some problems for us. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Your purchasing history through your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, all your grocery shopping is done on that for most people. Oh, you buy a lot of chocolate cake. You're going to cost our healthcare premiums to go up at our company, so we're just going to lay you off, or we're just not going to hire you. I'm going to do a little simple background check when you're searching for a new job. And, oh, ooh, look at that. God, you eat a gallon of ice cream every week, every 2 weeks. Ooh, you're buying chocolate syrup too. Sorry, you're going to be a health risk. You're going to cause our healthcare premiums to go up at our company. So we're just not going to hire you, but we're going to just tell you that we went with somebody else who was more qualified. Oh, sorry, you didn't get that call back. Yeah, we hired somebody else. This is also how they can blackmail politicians, because they can, like I said, they could do I'll wrap this video up in a second. They could do simple dictionary keyword searches to find out which politicians are talking about which issue. Not to mention the corporate espionage that has been uncovered by Echelon by just, tapping into people's phones illegally and finding out what the top executives are planning and talking about for new products in different countries. Sort of thing happens. Welcome to the Orwellian nightmare. I know I'm trying to stop it, trying to expose it, trying to do everything I can to wake up these zombies. So if you want to get yourself up to speed, if this seems like it's hard to believe, or if this is all new information to you, if you want some more detailed analysis of this, check out my books, specifically Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True. Available in paperback on Amazon.com. It's not available in stores because I do not have a large publisher. But you can get it in paperback from Amazon.com or ebook on any e-reader. That's the iBooks on your iPad, Google Play for Android tablets, Kindle, or Nook. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Check out some of the previous videos in the playlist where the different videos are broken down into different categories. And stay tuned for the Man on the Street Mondays. They're just going to continue to get crazier and crazier. I've just been trying to push the envelope as far as I can. And it got me in handcuffs not long ago, but still going to keep pushing. Check out the previous videos. Check out the petition videos. Check out the past Illuminati exposés on these scumbag pop stars, these people on pills, these Illuminati icons, these idiots, these phony, demonic, dirtbag celebrity idols that people worship, these mentally enslaved morons, these just mindless, just absolute fools. The average American. Probably the average person in the rest of the world too, but Americans seem to be extremely brain dead. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. There's more videos coming soon.